What's up, guys? This is Joe. I just had some free time today, so I just wanted to go over some things for guys just starting out, maybe not sure on exactly what you may need and what all you need to get to start your pressure washing business. So figured I had some free time. I'll go over it real quick for you guys and hope this helps, and have any questions, just ask. All right, guys, when starting out, you at least want a 4 gallon per minute machine. That matters more than PSI. If you can't afford new, do like I did. I got on Facebook Marketplace, I had to be patient, waited a while, and found this machine for $350. And it was like pretty much like brand new shape. I was originally going to start off with the Heath Phelps budget build, which I got the engine and the skid plate right there. But I need to get a trailer situation first before I can build that, because it's a little heavy to lug around and it's not on a cart. So that's a really great option if you got a trailer or you're building in the back of the truck. I'll get a hold of Heath, have him post a link to the description in the bottom of this video. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, he has a file on everything you need to build it. But if that's not an option, at least go down to a 4. And if you really got to, you can go down to like the Craftsman 2.3s, if that's really what your budget allows. But for what the price of one of those are new, you can find one of these for about the same price used, in pretty good shape. You'll want to get you a surface cleaner, and that's a little bigger than what I need. They say you want 4 inches per 1 gallon per minute. I bought that before I bought the machine, thinking I was going to hook that up to the budget build. But of course, plans change, so I just put the correct size tips. I got to go a little slower, and it does pretty good. I have no complaints about that. So if you start off with a 4, you really want to stay with the 16 inch. That's a 20 inch GP hammerhead. You'll want to get a downstream injector. This is what a downstream injector looks like. It has a hose on it and a filter. And on the injector, there is a arrow. And when you hook it up, you want to make sure your arrow is facing away from the pump, the flow of the water. A lot of guys mess that up. They accidentally hook that up backwards. So make sure the arrow right there is flowing with the water. Flowing with the flow of the water. Sorry, I'm not very good at making videos, so bear with me. So that is going to be your downstream injector, what shoots your chemical up onto the surfaces. Another good thing you want to have is going to be a DN10 ball valve, so you don't have to shut your machine off every time you want to switch between the wand or the surface cleaner or change tips. With the DN10, you can also rinse after surface cleaning, rinse houses with it, but you want to stand back. There's a lot of pressure. I bought this gun before I knew too much. It is a Suttner. They're pretty good guns, but I would recommend, if you're using a lot of bleach, to get the orange one. This ST2305 has a ceramic ball. It is SH resistant, so it'll last a lot longer. Then you got the Kyle Davis dual tip holder. It has the M5 twist on it. That is great for applying SH on the houses. It has a fan tip, it's adjustable. And then you also have the Kyle Davis shooter tip, which is really good for hitting peaks and higher up areas. So it's really handy. It's also a tighter stream compared to the M5. You'll want to get you some 3/4 inch water supply hose. A lot of people like the Flexzilla. It's light, it don't kink. It's just pretty much all around a good hose. That would be your supply hose. A lot of people use about 150, 200 feet with hoses. You always want to have extra, just in case of extra reaching distance for one breaks. Then you got your pressure hose, which is always good to have, about 200 feet. And always have extra on you, just in case one of those busts. Then, for pump-up sprayers, these are really good pump-up sprayers, the Chapin bleach and disinfectant. You can get those at Lowe's or Amazon. They're really good sprayers. They say you can hit about 2 stories with it. Then you'll want to get SH. This is what people refer to as SH. It's Pool Central's chlorine liquid, 12.5%. You can either buy it in bulk. There is a distributor list on TexasPressureWashing.com. If you want to buy it in bulk and don't know where, there's a list that everybody put together for people to know where to get it. Then you'll want to have a surfactant that helps hide the smell of the bleach and also helps the bleach stick to vertical surfaces. You'll want to get your pressure gauge so you can see what your surface cleaner is putting out PSI wise, so you're not putting too much pressure on the concrete. And make sure your machine, the pumps, putting out the right amount of pressure. It's good to carry some of this WD-40 silicone on you and spray all of your quick connects so they don't lock up. And this is going to be the oh shit kit. I'll briefly go through it real quick. It's always good to have extra parts on you when something breaks. I'll show you what I got on mine. I got all the quick connects in different sizes. Got a spare DN10, extra chemical injectors, different tips. That's just different surface cleaner tips when you set up your surface cleaner. These are the tips. The Meg nozzles are better than the regular nozzles that come in it. It helps spray the spray pattern better. You'll want to have extra O-rings on you. These are brown. They're called Viton. They are chemical resistant, so they last longer. You want to get you a water key. I just got some extra fittings there. The Blue Monster Teflon tape for all your connections. I prefer the Thread Locker Blue 242. It's just easier in my opinion. Just dab a little bit on the threads on your pressure side and screw it in and it's all good. Then you got the Blue Monster PTFE pipe thread sealant. I had to help a guy with this the other day. He put it on all of his pressure connections. That is not what that is for. That is for your soft wash systems. So anything like a 12 volt or anything like that, do not put that on your pressure side because it will cause leaks. I got spare tips just in case if I lose any. I also got a check valve chemical injector. This one's made by Kyle Davis, but Washmart sells one. You get a stronger percentage out of it compared to your normal brass one. And plus it's all stainless, so it won't corrode. The check valve is for so the chemical don't backflow back in there. And plus you get a stronger percentage and it lasts longer. So it's great for concrete, doing stucco where you need the higher SH percentage. Then we're going to go over to some safety items. That bag is actually hair nets. They are good to put over your like doorbells, security cameras, exterior lights, and anything else you need. I got that off Amazon. You want stucco tape. Good to have a respirator when you're doing roofs and stronger SH percentages. You'll want the respirator cartridges. And then you'll want the gloves also to protect your hands. Oh, forgot one thing. And then you also want a J-rod. I took one of the tips out. I don't remember why. I don't really use it with the M5 there. It's almost kind of obsolete. Don't really have too much of a use for it once you have that set up. It's good to have a soft bristle brush with an extendable pull. When I set up my gun, I put everything on quick connect everywhere, so it's easier to connect, disconnect. So if I need my extension, I could just quick connect it on there. You also want a turbo nozzle. They're good for concrete. Don't use it on houses. And last but not least, the book. You can get it on Amazon. A good book to read. Lots of knowledge in there. And that's pretty much what I really recommend starting out. I ordered a bunch of extra stuff when they had the Black Friday sales, so I am going to take that black and purple gun and permanently attach my wand to it. I don't like it being on a quick connect. It's kind of a little wobbly. And then switch everything that's on the gun now over to the orange one. And that's really about it. Hope that helps anybody looking to get into the pressure washing business. Sorry, I'm not a very good talker. I'm kind of a rambler and just all over the place. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. We're not one of those groups that like to beat people up for asking questions. There's always people out there willing to help. So if you've got any questions, ask away. Hope you guys have a great day. Hope you had a good Christmas and have a good New Year's. Thanks.